In this video, we'll talk about the ANOVA and MANOVA. This is the video 4, in which video first we'll clear about what is the MANOVA and what is the ANOVA. We'll discuss MANOVA, multivariates analysis of variance, and ANOVA is analyzing of variance. If the variable is only limited or analyzing only variance, we researcher used ANOVA, and the variance is multiple, we call it multiple analysis of variance. In that case, we used MANOVA. Are both statistical technique used in research to analyze the differences between the group means. While they share the similarities, they are used in a different context and have a different purpose. ANOVA is used when you have one independent variable with two or more level of you want to compare the mean of a continuous dependent variable across these level. It tells you whether there are any statistical significance differences between the mean of the group. MANOVA, on the other hand, is used when you have two or more continuous dependent variables and two or more categorical dependent variables. It extends ANOVA to the case where there is multiple dependent variables. MANOVA tests whether there are any statistical significance differences between the mean of the group of the combination of dependent variable, taking into account the correlation between them. If we talk about the summary, ANOVA is appropriate when you have one continuous dependent variable and one categorical dependent variable, while MANOVA is used when you have multiple continuous dependent variable and multiple categorical independent variable. MANOVA is more powerful when there are correlation among the dependent variable, as it takes these correlation into account. Let's talk about the normality in MANOVA and ANOVA. The least assumption for MANOVA concern normality of the dependent measures. In this strictest test sense, the assumption is that all the variables are multivariates normal. A multivariates normal distribution assumes that the joint effect of two variables is normal distributed. Even though this assumption underlines most multivariates technique, no direct test is available for multivariates normality. Therefore, most researchers test for univariate normality of each variable. Although univariate normality does not guarantee multivariates normality. Variables meet these requirements, then any dependence from multivariates normality are usually inconsequential. Violations of this assumption have little impact with larger sample size, just as is found with ANOVA. Violating this assumption primarily creates problem in applying the box M test, but transformation can correct these problems in most situations. The moderate sample size, modest violation can be accommodated as long as the differences are due to skewness and not outliers. Linearity and multicollinearity among the dependent variables. Although MANOVA assesses the differences across the combination of dependent measures, it can conduct a linear relationship only between the dependent measurement. Any covariates, including the research, is again encouraged forced to examine the data, this time assessing the presence of any non-linear relationship. If these exist, then the decision can be made whether they need to incorporate it into the dependent variable, set at the expense of increased complexity but greater representativeness. In addition, linearity requirement, the dependent variable should not have high multiple collinearity, which indicates redundant dependent measures and decreased statistical efficiency. We discussed the impact of multicollinearity on the statistical power of MANOVA in the next session. Let's talk about the sensitivity to outlier. In addition to the impact of heteroscedasticity discussed earlier, MANOVA and ANOVA, and especially sensitive to outlier and their effect on type 1 error. The researcher is strongly encouraged to first examine the data for outlier and estimating them from the analyzing if all possible because their impact will be disproportionate in the overall result. Let's talk about the stage 4, that is the estimation of the MANOVA model and assessing the overall fit. Once the MANOVA analysis is formulated and the assumption tested for compliance, the assessment of significant differences among the group formed by the treatments can proceed. See figure 4. Estimation procedure based on journal liner model are becoming more common and the basic. This is the assumption of ANOVA and MANOVA. What is these are all assumptions. Let's discuss first. For the multivariate test procedure used with MANOVA to be valid, observation must be dependent. Variance, covariance metric must be equal or comparable for all the treatment groups. The dependent variable must have multiple normal distribution. Multivariate normality is assumed but many times hard to assess. Univariate normality does not guarantee multivariate normality. But if all variables meet the univariate normality requirement, the departure for multivariate normality are inconsequential. F tests are generally robust if violation of these assumptions are modest. This is a stage 4, that is estimating the significance group differences, selecting the criteria for significance test is assessing the statistical power, increasing the power, use the planning of analysis and effect of the dependent variable multicollinearity. In stage 5, interpreting the effect of the variable, evaluating covariance, assessing the impact of dependent variable, post hoc versus a priori test, step down analysis, identifying the difference between the group post hoc method, a prior of planned comparison method, validating the result, duplication split sample analysis. Stage 4 to 6, the multivariate analysis of variance, MANOVA decision diagram. Issue will be addressed. With the estimated model, the researcher can assess the difference in means based on the text statistical most appropriate for the study objective. Moreover, in any situation, but especially as the analysis become more complex, the researcher must evaluate the power of statistical tests to provide the most informed perspective on the result obtained. Estimation with the journal liner model. The traditional means of calculating the appropriate test statistical for ANOVA and MANOVA were established more than 70 years ago. In recent years, however, the journal liner model GLM has become the popular of estimating ANOVA and MANOVA. So what is the GLM? That is the journal liner model where the researcher estimate ANOVA and MANOVA. GLM procedure, as the name implies, is a family of model each composed of three elements: variate, random component and link function. First we'll talk first element, that is the variate. The linear combination of dependent variable as specified by the researcher. Each dependent variable has an estimated weight representing that variable contribution to the predictive value. Random component, the probability distribution assumed to the underlying dependent variable. Typically, probability distribution are the normal position, binomial and multinomial distributions. Each distribution is associated with the type of responsible. For example, continuous variable are associated with the normal distribution proportion associated with binomial distribution, and dichotomous variable are associated with the Poisson distribution. The researchers select the random component based on type of response variable. Link function provide the theoretical connection between the variate and the random component to accommodate differing model formulation. The link function specify the type of transformation need to specify the desired model. The three most common link functions are the identify, logit and logging link. The GLM approach provides the researcher with single estimation model within which any number of different statistical model can be accommodated. Two unique advantages of GLM approaches are the flexibility and the simplicity model design. By specifying a specific combination of the random component and link function coupled with the type of variance in the variate. A wide range of multivariates model can be estimated as shown in the table 2. Combination of these components correspondent to many of multivariates technique already is used. Thus, a single estimation procedure can be used for a wide range of empirical methods. The researcher can also vary either the link function or probability distribution to best match the actual properties of the data rather than the employ extensive transformation of the data. Two examples illustrate this feature. First, in case of heteroscedasticity, substitution of the gamma distribution would allow for estimation of the model without transforming the dependent measures. Second, if the variate was assumed to multiplication rather than additional, one alternative would be use a logarithmic transformation of the variate. In a GLM, the variate can remain in the additive formulation with long link function employs instead. Table 2 specifying multivariates model of GLM components. Multivariates technique here is the response dependent variable, independent variable, link function, and probability distribution. These are three techniques: multiple regression, logistic regression, and ANOVA MANOVA. Dependent variable in multiple regression, that is matrix, logistic regression, non-matrix, and ANOVA MANOVA matrix. Independent variable, multiple regression, matrix, logistic regression, matrix, ANOVA MANOVA non-matrix. Link function, multiple regression, identity, logistic regression, logit, and ANOVA MANOVA identity. Probability distribution, multiple regression, normal, logistic regression, binomial, ANOVA MANOVA normal. A more thorough discussion of the GLM procedure and its may variation are available in several texts. Here we provide this brief introduction to the concept of GLM because it has become the preferred method of estimating for ANOVA and MANOVA among the researcher and some statistical packages. SPSS criteria for significance testing. In our discussion of similarity of MANOVA to discriminant analysis, we prefer to the greatest characteristic root and the first discriminant function, and these terms imply that multiple discriminant function may act as variate of the dependent variable. The number of function is defined by the smaller of k minus 1, or p, where k is the number of groups and p is the number of dependent variable. Those any measurement for testing the statistical significance of group differences in MANOVA may need to consider difference across multiple discriminant functions. Statistical measures. As in discriminant analysis, researcher number of statistical criteria to apply significance test relating to the differences across dimensions of the dependent variable. The most widely used measurement are Roy's greatest characteristic root. As the name implies, measurement the differences on only the first discriminant function among key dependent variable. The criteria provide advantages in power and specify on the test but makes it less useful in criteria situation where all the dimensions should be coined. That Roy GCR test is most appropriate when the dependent variable are strongly interrelated of the single dimension, but it also the measurement most likely to be several effects of violating the assumption. Wilks Lambda, also known as U statistic, in many preferred to the multivariates. Fn is commonly used for eating overall significance between the group in a multivariate situation link Roy's GCR statistics, which based on the first discriminant function. Lambda consider all the distribution function that is the examine whether the group are somehow different without learning connection and whether they differ on a list of linear combination of dependent variable. Although the distribution Wilks lambda is complex good p-approximation for significance testing are available by transforming it into an F statistic. Pillar criteria and hotline. T2 are two other measurements similar to Wilks lambda based on they consider all of characteristic root and can be approximately by an F statistic. With only two groups, all of the measurement are equal. Differences occur as the number of discriminant function increase. Rule of thumb 4. Identify the measurement suited different situation. Next video will talk about the statistical power of the multivariate test.